contestants, and they go in public and do the most sus cherish.
I'll be watching you on Old Soul Collective every Sundays from noon to 1.
We're back. You're listening to Talk Up Tacoma on WOWDLP, Tacoma Park, 94.3 FM. We are 20 watts. Really kind of a magazine interview program. I find out what's going on in the community, and I try to bring in people who can talk knowledgeably about different issues. What's interesting about Tacoma Park, that if something's happening on the national level, I'm curious to find out, how it affects our communities. We have limitations on assault weapons here, and you can get them more easily at other states. Do you feel that living in Maryland, do you have a sense of maybe relief or greater safety because we're a state that has more strict laws?
Silver Spring Tacoma Park area is particularly really safe, just because we have really well-funded.
The unique thing is that not only are we hyper-local, but we're actually bringing this community of Tacoma Park to the world, because there are people who are actually listening everywhere from Singapore to Hong Kong to Asian countries, to everywhere around the world. And they're hearing about this little place called Tacoma Park, and I imagine maybe they have some sort of fantasy. What is Tacoma Park like? Who are these people? What is a Tacoma Park? And they actually get a taste of Tacoma Park. So it's hyper-local, but it's global. 30 seconds.
Whoa, can we see them on air?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is Super Freak by Rick James.
Well, Old Soul, a lot of it is music. We're primarily focused on music, although we do have a lot of talking portions as well. I think the importance of local radio is that it gives a diverse audience, or for people who are listening and for people who make programs. There are a lot of people with different age ranges and I guess racial backgrounds and different sorts of identities and different sorts of walks of life that come here to just play music or have a certain program prepared.
Just the concept that the students who marched were paid to do it.
We're your friend, we're a companion. We're not the prairie home companion, we're literally the urban inside neighborhood companion. We can tell you if the red line is running in a very kind, competent way. Nor do we require our DJs to say that. This is people's radio. We go from, Bayou Boogie to Ad Infinitum, like a trance music show. We go from a DC, a poetry show, to 17-year-olds talking about what life is like in high school, and then to experimental music show.
It isn't Coca-Cola or Pepsi or a huge company that supports it. It's the people down the street. So to have a unique, independent community voice is absolutely amazing, and it's just sort of a wish and a dream come true.